Hi guys, welcome back to another session of this video. Let us proceed in making the front panel of this suit. So if you've not been here, check the description box. You're going to see a playlist that compiles all the videos of what we have done so far up to this stage. So this particular one is going to be on the front panel. Okay guys, so for this particular pocket, I'm just going to show you how to mark it. So you come out here by 1 inch and mark. Then from here, you mark 5 inches. So that is what I'm going to do. Then I'll make sure that I centralize the marking here, like this. So this is where the pocket is going to fall, from here to here and on this line. And I'll do that on both sides. There are some instances that you wish to fix it on just one side and ensure that it is always on the left hand side of the suit. If you want to fix it on one side, let it be on the left side of the front panel. I hope you understand. So guys, at the end of the day, this is what I had. Very beautiful and pure wealth pocket. If you want me to do a tutorial on how to achieve this step by step, let me know in the comment section so that I can consider it done. So at the end of the day, I had to tack it down on this part, you can see, so that when the person is inserting hand, like, he will not literally pull out the pocket alongside the articles that is inserted in the pocket. Hope you must have seen how I went about making this chest padding if you have been following us. So I'm just simply going to attach this and prepare the front panel for completion of the project. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to cover up this with my stair. Then when I'm done, I'll show you what to do. Okay guys, so I'm done attaching the stair on it. The reason for adding the essay is just to protect it from sticking to the fabric when attached to the fabric. So at this point, I'm going to place it on the shoulder following the way I trimmed it off, just like this. And see, so I'm going to place it like this, and I'll stitch it on the shoulder part like this. Then when I'm done, I'll flip it over like this, match it up, and then I'm going to stitch it here to hold down the chest part. When I'm done, I'll show you what I've done. At this point, this is what I have. Meanwhile, this is how I placed it to stitch. Please, when you are doing this, be very careful so that your work will not be rough. I placed it like this and stitch it on the fabric. Then afterward, I open up this side and stitch on this point. So do so with yours and you get this result. If you notice that I left some parts here without stitching because I'm actually going to attach this to the back panel. Okay, then with me here is my lining fabric. So I'm literally going to go ahead and join it to the lining fabric. Before joining it to the lining fabric, let me show you something. This is what I achieved. At this point, I had to carve out this particular shape with my stair. So I'm going to fix it here and then iron it down. Remember the adage that says better soup than money killer. So if you want to make something reasonable, you really need to take your time and it requires effort. So after that, I'm going to join it, then I'll show you what I have at the end of the day. Let's just go ahead and prepare the front panel ready. So what I'm going to do now at this moment is to literally place this on top. You can see I've already gummed this, and so I'm going to place it like this on top, and then I will stitch from this point here. I'm going to stitch from this point here, not too close to the gum stay and not too far away from the gum stay. So I'm going to stitch here at this point, and then when I get here, I will now run the stitch round to this point and then round to this point. So guys, this part is literally very important. That is why I really want to show you how to go about this. So I have my round edge pattern here. So this pattern is just mainly to use and have this curving down part of the suit come to this neck part. and align your fabric with the lining like this. Then you're going to start from this neck part like this. You see this point that I have already marked out. So I'm going to start stitches there like so. I'll back tack from here. So after back tagging, I'm going to stitch down to this point. So as I've gotten to this point, before the last stitch on that point, I'll get some thread like this. So just literally get any color of the thread because you're going to pull it out. So you fold it into two like this. Then you raise your foot, that's the machine foot. Then push the thread inside like this, in between the two fabrics. You can see what I've done here. Then you now continue your stitches. That's the last step, like this. And when you have done that, you turn your cloth like this. Then raise your foot again, and then bring the thread inside the fabric like this. Push everything inside the fabric. So you can see I'm pushing everything inside the fabric. Then after pushing everything inside the fabric, I have to make sure that everything is relaxing. Then when I get to this point, I'm going to fold this part in like this. The essence of folding it is to give the black lining, I mean the facing, that's the black fabric, more room, so that when I have finished turning it over, it will give me a very nice outcome. Don't worry, when I am ironing it, I will explain more. So just do as I said. Fold this part like this and then continue your stitches. Then after passing that tip, I have to make sure that I follow my half of an inch. So when you have gotten to this point, make sure that you bring out the shape that you intended. So cuff it in. So afterward, you now return it and then continue your stitches. So guys, afterward, this is what I have here. You can see this is becoming so beautiful. You can see I've stitched this out and I have everything neat. So I had to continue and then I stitch it to this point like this. So what I'm going to do now is to turn it over and iron. So before turning it over, I have to notch this point and then I'll make sure that I trim it to the barest minimum, but it should not be to the extent that it will strip off your work. So after that, the next place is for me to notch here. So after notching there, what I'm going to do now is to go ahead and iron it. Let me show you what I'm going to do at this edge. So I'm literally going to place this like this, and then using my iron, I'm going to push it in like this. Okay, I'm just basically going to notch it here to make sure that I have a very relaxed curve. Okay, so let's go over and iron it. So guys, by inserting this pattern like this, it helps me to have a very clean base, like very round end. So this is how it looks like. You can see this. And when I'm done ironing like that, all I need to do is to turn it over. Let me show you how the inside is going to be. So you can see this. This is just literally effortless. Like, you don't really need to put in much of your efforts to achieve this beautiful round face. Let me pull it out now. You can see this side. I'm just literally going to pull it out. You can see I'm using this thread now to drag it out. Please do it gently. Don't try to force it so you don't scatter everything. See now, this is just coming out effortlessly. You can see the tip is just coming out pointedly without putting too much effort. You can see now. Then when you are done, when you know that you have gotten the whole tip, all you need to do is to release the thread. So now you can see how flat and balanced the whole thing is. So don't forget to notch these points when you are doing that. You can see everything is just coming out very, very perfect. You can see now, very, very perfect. You can see. So this is what we have here. So the next thing to do is to come to this neckline. See this neck part? This is not just going to remain like this because you have to come in like 1 inch at this neck part and then trim it off. Blend it to this other side because we don't want anything around here since we are going to attach the collar to it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and iron it down. When you're ironing this part, you keep it like this and iron it. Then when you are flipping it over, when you get to this point, you're going to keep it like this and iron it. So now you can see that because of that um, changes that I made as to folding this fabric like this before stitching it, you can see that the black is now domineering. So this is what you should do so that the black will have excess to accommodate and hide this brown piece very, very well. So that is the essence of always folding it. So if you don't know, you don't know. You got it right? So guys, this is what I have achieved so far. You can see how this hem part is really round and it is giving. So you can see how this part is very, very beautiful. It conceals all this black that you cannot see any trace of it. So in the upper part, from this part, you can see the trace of black. So that really tells that this is how this is going to be like, and you will see the whole beauty of the outfit will really come out. So you can see now this is actually very neat. It's all about ironing and giving it good stitches. So we are almost getting there. So the next thing to do now look at this part. I have already pasted it down. You can use hemming gum to attach underneath here in this axis, not in this other axis. Or you can also use este to just keep it in place like this. The next thing that I'm going to do is to attach the back panel. So to attach the back panel, I'm simply going to bring my back panel like this and then put it right side facing each other like this. I'll place it like this on the shoulder part and stitch it half of an inch. Thereby, after stitching, I'm going to open up the seam. So I'm just going to attach it on both sides. Then I will open up the seam with steam iron and then I'll show you what to do next. So guys, at this point, I have finished joining the back parts to the front part on the shoulder. You can see this. So what I'm going to do now is to finish up my part, my shoulder part. So I'll ensure that the outfit lays very flat. And I'm going to make sure that I arrange it very well. So after that, I'm going to top stitch. So I'll simply flip it over like this. I'm going to simply flip it over like this and arrange it. Okay, so I'll arrange it to make sure that everything lies very flat. So after making everything to be flat like this, I'm going to simply open it up like this and I'll stitch it down at this point on the shoulder from here down to this point. Then I will return it like this and then keep it flat and stitch it on this part. Then when I'm done, I'll trim it off like this. This is what I obtained. I've already stitched it as I said, and I have trimmed out the excess. So I open it up like this and stitch it on the shoulder, then I closed it off finally. So you can see it is really helping the back panel to look very relaxed, especially at the shoulder part. As I always say, there is a lot going on behind the scene. So if at any point you get confused, do not hide it. Just bring it up openly, ask questions. ask questions where you get confused and you will get help. I will indeed reply you in the comment section. So this is how far we can go. In our next video, we're going to fix the collar. So thank you guys for staying tuned. So guys, if you've not yet subscribed, you are missing a lot because this channel is the people's channel. Whatever you want us to upload, we'll do this for you. So kindly hit on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. Then share this video, like it, and drop a message to encourage us. So thank you for now. It's a bye-bye.